Alright, so today I'm going to be reviewing every single gym split that I've done ever since I started training and going to the gym. Now, the first ever split that I did was a full body split, which consisted of me going to the gym 3 times a week and doing every single muscle group in my whole body, bro. Now, for a beginner, I think this was a very good split in terms of learning how to train, learning how to use good form, and, just getting used to going to the gym on a consistent basis, bro. I'm not going to lie. It was good and it helped me quite a lot, bro. But my main issue with this split is the amount of time I was spending in the gym per session, bro. Obviously, if you're doing your whole body, you're going to be spending quite a long time in the gym, bro, you know what I'm saying? So after a few months, I switched splits and went to a split where I'm focusing on more like 2 muscle groups per session, bro, you know what I'm saying? Now, next up, I've got upper lower, bro. I did this split for a couple of months when I was around 15, 16. And personally, yeah, I think it's very overrated, bro. I feel like people say it's the best split going. And, for me personally, I just prefer other splits, bro. That's just me, though. Like, it's a good split, but I don't like the whole idea of doing your whole upper body in one session, bro. You know what I'm saying? You've got to hit every single muscle group in one session. I feel like that's not really the best way to build muscle. That's just my opinion, though. And also, I don't really want to be training legs every 48 hours, bro. I'm not saying it's a bad split. I feel like if you program it right, it can be good for you. But for me personally, I didn't really enjoy it that much, bro. So that's why it's in 3rd place. Now, next up, I've got push-pull legs X Arnold, bro. You know what I'm saying? For me, this was a very enjoyable split, bro. You know what I'm saying? Having a dedicated arm there where I could just focus on my arms, very good. Chest and back was a decent little session as well. But the only problem I have with this split is that you have to go to the gym quite a lot to get the full benefits, bro. You know what I'm saying? Minimum 5 times a week. It's quite an intense split. I wouldn't recommend it for beginners. But if you're an advanced lifter or intermediate type lifter, I think it's a very good split just to experiment with and see how you like it. You know what I mean, bro? I think it did work quite well, but sometimes I don't have the time to go to the gym 5 times a week, bro. You know what I mean? Now, for me, my favorite split has always been push-pull legs, bro. The split just makes sense. Chest, shoulders, and triceps, you all use those muscles when you're doing your chest movements, you know what I'm saying? Back and biceps, you use your biceps when you're doing back, and obviously legs, bro. You don't need to be in the gym 6 times a week to do the split properly, You can do push-pull legs, have a rest, push-pull, then have a rest, or whatever. You can program it in so many different ways. Now, for me, it's the most versatile split. If you want, you could do chest, shoulders, and biceps, back and triceps. I've seen a lot of people do that. You can just mix it up in a lot of different ways, bro. You know what I'm saying? I've always enjoyed the split the most. And for me, it's just been the most effective when it comes to building muscle and gaining strength, bro. If you disagree or you agree, let me know in the comments, man.